This is the summary created from the video. Lecture 36 Applet Programming III. An applet cannot run independently. It must be embedded in an HTML page and executed via a web browser. HTML uses various tags AB for bold, E for italics, E1 for headers, F for links and Wing for images. Web browsers interpret HTML tags one by one, ignoring errors without crashing. The Applet tag specifies the Java class file, width, and height for embedding an applet in an HTML page. However, many modern browsers lack native applet support and require plugins, with Chrome fully ignoring the Applet tag. Applet code restrictions exist for security reasons, causing browsers to stop supporting it in HTML. An applet has necessary and optional parameters specified within tags and curly brackets, such as codebase archives, object, alt, name, dimensions, alignment, and spacing. The param name tags allow passing parameters or inputs from the HTML page to the applet, as discussed earlier. While some specifications for an applet are mandatory, others are optional. The applet tag requires a few mandatory attributes: code, width, and height, while other attributes are optional. HTML5 and later versions do not support the applet tag. Instead, they use the object concept. The code attribute specifies the class file to include, while width and height set the applet's dimensions. To run an applet, you need the HTML file and the class file, which are assumed to be in the same directory unless specified otherwise. The codebase attribute can explicitly specify the location of the class file outside the current directory. The basic structure and order of applet tag components are discussed in detail. The codebase tag specifies the location of the applet class file, which can be remote. The archive tag allows bundling required files into a JAR for efficient loading. The object tag is an alternative to the applet tag in new HTML versions. Optional tags like name, align, vspace, and space can customize the applet's display. Applet code takes input from the HTML page and processes it using class members and methods. Parameters like font name, font size, and leading are read as strings from the HTML. The getParameter method retrieves the parameter values from the HTML string, and these strings are then converted to the required data types, such as integers for font size. The applet uses the retrieved parameter values in the paint method to display on the screen. The getSize method retrieves the current size of an applet, providing its width and height parameters. The showStatus method displays the status of an applet, such as started, stopped, or not started. It can also be used to display custom messages on the applet status bar. An example demonstrates how to utilize the showStatus method to display a custom string. Additional interesting facts related to applets will be provided before concluding the discussion. While the previous approach required an HTML file to host the applet and separate Java or class files for the code, there is now a new approach. You can embed the HTML applet tag directly into the Java code with comments for the applet viewer. The compiler ignores the commented HTML code, while the applet viewer ignores the Java code and interprets the applet tag. This approach allows you to maintain a single Java file containing both the Java code and the HTML applet tag, eliminating the need for a separate HTML file and simplifying deployment. Besides applets, there are other ways for Java programs to run, such as the Abstract Window Toolkit (AWT). AWT allows writing window programs that appear as frames or panels, similar to applets. AWT offers an alternative to applet programming, which will be discussed in the next module. In summary, applets require browsers and lack modern support and security. The applet tags specify code, size, and location parameters. HTML5 replaced applets with the object tag alternative. Applets retrieve and process parameters from the hosting page, and applet methods control display size and status messages. A single file can embed both Java code and the applet HTML tag. Finally, AWT provides a window-based alternative to applet programming. Please stay tuned for more summary videos.